Hello, my name is the Retro Gaming Goose, and welcome to part 7 of my playthrough of Fable 3. We'll get straight back into it. This should be the Battle of Albion. I should become a king after this level, I think. I imagine I'm going to absolutely blitz through this.
We need to take care of that mortar. We've already lost one ship.
Just straight into it, apparently. Okay, interesting. Oh, and I got the daggers spell. This is an absolutely brutal spell. Oh, this spell's so cool. I feel like I am going to change it though into the dagger and fire spell. Flaming daggers just seems so much cooler. Let's go change it now.
The armory is at your disposal. Burning a foe can have a profound psychological impact on his fellows.
Don't give these buggers satisfaction.
Oh yeah, this is painful. This is brutal now.
Bullseye. Destroy him quick! How about you blow up this one? The mortar's down! Get it!
That deserves a round of applause. The Auroran ship should be able to move in closer now. Come on, Kane, do your stuff.
He wouldn't stand that close. He really wouldn't.
Into the city! Ah, a bit of close combat. This is more like it. Recognize old Walter, you hobotherers.
How you feeling?
Let's reduce stuff out. Now let's go. Watch it there.
Being a mage, like a wizard class in this, it's been so fun. Honestly, loved every second of it.
I'll make you bleed for what you're locked into, old Swifty. See, I can still aim. For guards. We got one. Nice shot.
Into the middle and explode.
Ha! Gotcha. All right there. Put up your guard, soldier. He's creating.
Mad skills I've got. I do think the lack of a health bar is quite annoying.
He's not getting back up, that's for sure.
I probably owned that house.
Is this not the ground? grandest time you've ever had? Sabine, you almost blew us up. You saw a glorious beacon of freedom burning in the night for all the... What is it, Boulder? Oh, bloody hell. Move! Move! It'll take more than a grenade to finish off that old sod.
Meanwhile, let's do what he says and get moving, shall we?
Let's go this way.
I can't wait to hoist your head on a pole. Bring it to the king.
We're going to cut you down! Long live King Logan!
Use exhausting. Fire quickly.
Keep it up. That's plenty.
Count me. Like
Surrender.
Just killing everyone now.
we're the best trained soldiers in the kingdom.
These are Logan's best men. They're bound to hit you eventually.
He's creating.
Yeah, now's not the time to look at a dig spot, dog. Read the room, please.
Can't we have a moment's rest?
You wouldn't want to get cold.
Come on!
Right in the middle. And then we
That is what he's going to get.
got one more. Had to use a little bit of health just to get through that, but it's fine.
Shut up, Ben.
No, I didn't want to talk to the dog right now. Come on, Walter. Follow me.
Work is paid. Come on, we're not far from the castle now. We'll meet up with her there. There's more of them!
Say what you want about Logan's army, they really know how to make you feel well. Please, we're in a street. Have you noticed all the houses and doors? The traitor
This blade spell is so overpowered.
Sorry against That's right, you are.
I'm genuinely curious to see what will happen if I use it with like Vortex. Actually, let's try that. Let's try that for a second.
I'm afraid
Nope, didn't mean to do that.
I
Go.
am at your
Stop.
service.
I just want to see what it's like with. Go away! Oh my god, game. Just want to see what it's like with Vortex and see how
The armor
powerful it is.
at your disposal.
Vortex and blades. Like I'm imagining like a whirlwind of blades, and that's pretty cool. But we'll find out.
Come on, Paige, where are you? Good shot. Keep that up. Oh, about bloody time. Where the hell did that thing come from?
Yep, literally a whirlwind of blades.
That deserves a round of applause.
Can I get one more? That'd be good if I could. This is horrendous. This is so brutal. Come on, let's go.
Coming. We have to find a way past this gate.
Always with the damn gates.
What we need are explosives. But I used mine up on the way here.
If only we knew some sort of tiny, crazy old man who enjoyed blowing things up.
Ha ha! Did you see that boulder that the whole city bowed to our under?
Hang on. How did you get to the other side in the first place?
Dwellers have their ways, my boy. Is there anyone left to kill?
There will be soon. More troops are on the way. Kalian's fleet got a fair few, but not all.
We'll hold them off.
Come on, Boulder, there's more fighting to be done.
Good luck in there. Hope the ground fits.
Let's finish this for good, while I can still stand up on my own.
Soldiering's not so bad. Of course, I've always...
Shall we knock? No. Let's surprise him.
So, this is how it ends. The old fool and the child who ran away. You finally become the man I always wanted you to be.
He's a lot more than that, and now he's ready to take your place.
Perhaps the time has come for someone else to lead Albion.
You were never a leader. Just another tyrant.
Did it ever occur to you that I may have had good reason to be?
We're not interested in your reasons.
Cower behind ignorance if you will, but my brother deserves to know the truth.
Save it for the trial, Logan. You can beg for your life then.
Cool, cool. We just need to check my notes, how much money I actually need to save up, and see if I need to do the money glitch. $6.5 million gold is what I need. I'll see if I can do the money glitch on this one. I'm not sure if I can, because I'm playing it on a Series S. I'm going to get rid of that face tattoo. Yeah, I don't have $6.5 million.
There he is. The King of Albion. You've made it. Just like I always knew you would. It doesn't get any easier, though. You have a country to run now. And with Jasper busy in the sanctuary, you'll need a new personal aide. Someone who could keep you organized. Let me introduce you to...
Hobson. Hobson's the name, Your Majesty. May I say what an extraordinary honor it is to serve you. I have a vast wealth of experience, I assure you, though I have yet to experience vast wealth. That, Your Majesty, is an example of the sense of humor which will no doubt make our time together such a delight.
No doubt. Well, I'll leave you two to get better acquainted. I should begin preparations for the trial.
The trial? Of course. The very first item of today's agenda. Among my other qualities, I am well versed in toadying, public relations, and time management. And I heartily believe the key to being a successful king is following a well-scheduled royal agenda.
There is a lot of people just talking to you in this game.
Here are today's appointments.
Okay.
I'm sure you will do a marvelous job presiding over your brother's trial, which, as I said, will be your very first royal duty. Your subjects await in the throne room for what is sure to be an historic occasion, Your Majesty.
Right, first things first, get rid of the face tattoo because I'm
cannot tell you
not
what
enjoying
joy
it.
brings me. The armory is at your disposal. Anyone can make a promise, but then what do you do about it?
Well, either way, I'm keeping all the promises.
You have a full royal suit. I must say I am in awe, even without anyone wearing it.
There we go. That's much better. Oh, I've just gone back in, haven't I? Alright. So I'm going to try and do the money glitch, which, if for people that don't know it, is when you just set everything to, like, you change the time on your Xbox and it gives you all the money that you would have had in that time frame. But because I'm playing on a Series S, I don't quite know how it's going to work because it's technically emulated. But, you know, we'll go through this bit. We'll go through the first bit.
All stand to attention for the King of Albion. Logan, former King of Albion, you stand accused today of crimes against the kingdom and its people. Those who brought you to justice will now speak.
There's not a soul alive in the kingdom who hasn't suffered for his glory, and plenty who've died for it. I says, let him have some death of his own.
Look, I'm not one for lopping people's heads off, but we saw Major Swift executed like it was a bloody circus act. He deserves nothing less as far as I'm concerned.
But aren't we better than that? Isn't that why we fought to be here now? I've seen what Logan has done to this city. People starving to death, children forced to work. But killing him now won't solve anything.
It is not my place to decide his fate, but his betrayal condemned many of my people to death. He promised us salvation, and then left us to face the darkness alone.
I had good reason to break that promise, and I had good reason for the crimes you claim I committed. The day I returned to Albion, I received a visit from a blind seer, Teresa, our father's guide. She showed me the future of this kingdom. The darkness in Aurora is coming here, bringing death, destruction, the end of our way of life. The sacrifices I had to make, I did them to protect Albion. If a few had to suffer, it was to build an army. If a few had to die, it was to save a country. I have spent years preparing for this attack. Let me stand by your side now, and all my soldiers will be yours to command. Let us face the coming darkness, together.
If this is true, if it's really coming here, we are all in grave danger.
You have the power over life and death, brother. Now choose.
I will pardon you.
This is not the time for revenge. We need your help, Logan.
The king has made his decision. Logan's life will be spared.
I know you will never forgive me for the things I've done. You told me so once, remember?
Of course I do.
But what matters now is that we defend our land. The castle is yours, and so is the throne. I'm glad to be rid of them.
I'm going to set a very high tax policy. That's my next one. That's what happens in comfortable living times.
You have fulfilled the first part of your destiny. You were little more than a child when you left the castle. You have become a hero, a leader, and now, finally, a monarch. But your journey is not yet done. Now you are king. You can know the truth. Albion will soon be attacked, and the threat could not be greater. Darkness is coming to our land. It cannot be reasoned with, it cannot be halted. The ruler of Albion is all that stands between the world we inhabit and that darkness. That is why you had to take your brother's place. The course of history demands it. If you do not succeed, everything we know will come to an end.
why didn't you tell me all this at the start? It was never about Logan, was it?
I told you what you needed to know, and I never spoke anything but the truth. With Logan on the throne, Albion would have been doomed. This much I know. Only with a hero wearing the crown do we stand a chance of survival.
And how do I stop it?
You won't. Its arrival is inevitable. 1 year from now, the darkness will fall upon Albion. All you can do is prepare, and hope to save as many of your people as you can. How you do so is up to you. 2 paths lie ahead. You may keep the promises you have made and be known as a benevolent ruler. But understand that doing so will leave little to spend on the kingdom's protection and may lead you to disaster. It is not easy to be popular and keep the treasury full, unless you are willing to sacrifice your personal wealth. But you may also choose to break those promises, to harm your people in order to save them. You will not lack the means to build the army you need, but you will be hated. This path will cast you in the role of a tyrant, as it did your brother. You have 1 year to do what Logan could not. Be the ruler that readies Albion for the greatest threat it has ever faced, and be the hero that can stand against it.
Okay, well, I'm playing a good playthrough, so it's going to have to be the good one. Ugh, I haven't got 100 gold, 100 coins yet, whatever it is, 100 guild seals. Wait, have I? Let me just double check something. Which is it? Magic's the one that I need, isn't it? Red. Nope, 100 guild seals. Let's go.
Your Majesty, I'm not sure what to say after receiving such news. The darkness that is coming. People won't understand what it means. Nobody could, without living through it first. We need to prepare. If we can't stop the attack from happening, we have to be ready when it comes. Having Logan's troops on our side is a good start, but you will need to raise a fortune to pay for the army we'll need.
6.5 million.
Treasury, and I'm sure he can explain just how to fill it.
Indeed I can.
Then I will lead you to it. Ben and I will begin recruiting and training soldiers at once.
If you will follow me, Your Majesty. Oh, how I have looked forward to this moment. This is it. Albion's royal treasury. The store of the kingdom's total wealth. It's, well, not as replete as one would like, but just imagine this room shimmering with hills, valleys, and plateaus of gold. A topography of riches going all the way up to the ceiling. It will require nothing less to build this army everyone is talking about. Which brings us to the second item on today's agenda, and one I'm personally very excited about. Setting the tax rate for the coming year. As you probably know, your brother was taxing the people rather heavily, and some say that this has led to poverty, starvation, and other societal ills. You have 3 clear choices, Your Majesty. 1, lower the tax rate, which one could argue would help the poor and the hungry, but would also leave the treasury in a miserable state.
Oh, we're gonna go.
2, maybe. Very well, Your Majesty. Ah, an arousing sight, is it not? Breathe in that gilded air. Our tax collectors have not wasted any time carrying out your wishes. Certainly some people will starve to death, but it's a small price to pay for the security of our land. If you carry on being this decisive, the treasury will soon be overflowing. Perhaps you could even take a little of the money for yourself. Wink, wink. However you decide to proceed.
Right. Oh my God! Stop talking.
With the royal ledger. It is a logbook that allows the reigning monarch to make deposits and withdrawals from the treasury. A most useful financial tool. But my, look at the time. You really ought to attend to the next item on today's agenda.
Cool. Right. Oh my God, stop talking, please. I do not care that much.
Now I know you have had your differences, but it is time to put those behind you and work together. Nobody can raise money like Reaver can, I assure you. I have seen to it that your appearance among the populace is well publicized. So
Can you not? Just, oh, why did you have to get me straight there? I want time to actually do stuff in the game, please. This is one of my biggest issues with this part of the game is it's so railroaded. Right, so can I save it here? Right, I'm just going to see if I can do the money glitch or the money cheat. So what I'm going to do, save and continue. Then we're going to disconnect from Xbox Live, if I can. See, the thing is I'm playing this on just trying to work out the best way I can do this. Because you normally have to change your system settings, but I can't go offline because that would actually, let's have a look. Let's see if I can do it like this. So like I said, I'm playing this on this Series S, sorry. So if I go settings and then time, let's have a look. Let's see if I can. No, it's not going to let me do the time glitch anymore. Is it going to let me do it on the actual Xbox console games? I don't think it will. Oh, that's not actually offline though, is it? Okay. Profile. Nope, still not going to let me do it like that. Game settings. So what you used to be able to do, if I was playing this on the actual Xbox 360, it would just let me change the date for a couple of years, and that money that you just saw come in would actually just completely just go up by like millions.
His Majesty, the King of Albion, graces us with his radiant presence. I knew last time we met that you would emerge victorious from such public sibling rivalry. And now, here I am, to assist you in filling your coffers till they are fit to burst. What better way to begin your reign than by reinstating one of my most successful policies? There is no greater waste than the idleness of our city's youth, but my employment scheme guarantees children of all ages will have something to occupy them, whilst ensuring our factories are properly manned.
It's just monstrous. Don't listen to him. You promised you would end child labor. Remember that promise now.
And what would you have us do with the snotty little indigents?
The only way Bowerstone is going to climb out of the gutter is through education. Nothing is more important to our future than that. Turn this factory into a school. Give the children of this city the chance they never had.
A school?
I'm just gonna go with...
The factory will become a school.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna go with
We can really
the
start
best option.
changing people's lives now. This will be an Albion worth fighting for.
I shall begin the necessary modifications at once. Welcome to Reaver Industries Learning Center, Bowerstone Industrial's first ever school. You can now feel secure in the knowledge that your children can become the well-educated automatons you always wanted them to be.
It's not made out of iron. I know. I ate one yesterday. I hate math. I got a spelling. I'm not a monster, miss. Benjamin's a monster, not me. Wow. It's the king.
Okay. You know what? I'm just going to keep going for all the good options. I'm not too fussed about getting the perfect ending where everyone survives and you do the good options. I'm just going to keep it as a good playthrough. There's more people to fight then. 6.5 million is what I need. I've not even got 1 million. That's wild.
You know, if you spend more, I can get some better stuff in.
Greetings, sir.
Well,
At your service, my king. Greetings, sir.
Do you know what I might do? I might leave.
Majesty, the king
Yeah, I
of
know.
Albion.
I feel like I could raise that money. I just need some time
Today,
just to let the
you will
game be
decide
idle.
What is to be done with the Bowerstone Old Quarter, site of the battle for Albion. Paige will offer her proposal. Reaver shall stand against her.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, our victory came at a great cost to the city. You vowed to fight poverty, but our actions have made the problem worse. You must act now. I ask that the old quarter be rebuilt, and its former residents rehomed. You wouldn't just be helping those in great need. You'd be sending a message to your people. They're scared, Your Majesty.
Like I said, just
We
going for the good
destroyed
option.
old quarter. It's only right we rebuild it.
The king has reached his decision. The Old Quarter shall be rebuilt, and its former residents will have their homes returned.
Thank you, Your Majesty. This will be a very popular move.
I suppose there may be something to be gained by rebuilding part of the city. It shows our sense of industry has not yet been dampened. Very well, Your Majesty.
Okay.
Despite the current climate of fear and great national need, Reaver Industries has once again struck a blow for the honest man on the street. The sad sight of the decayed and war-torn Old Quarter is no more. We are proud to present the new Old Quarter.
Okay, so now I'm in the negative deficit.
It breaks one's heart to see the treasury so empty. If we don't do something about it, we will all die. And I have some very definitive retirement plans. As a matter of fact, our very first order of business might have a bearing on our financial situation. The time has come.
I'm just gonna raise it. I don't care. I'll get the money.
Your Majesty. But will they thank you when they are dead? Not unless they are turned into some sort of awful zombie creatures. That isn't what is going to happen, is it? Anyway, this will leave a sizable gap in the treasury. Unless you can cover the expenses out of your own pocket, I'm afraid we shall be in dire straits indeed. Let us now turn our attention to the rest of today's business. Here is the royal schedule I have prepared.
Cool.
As you can see, you have a busy day in the court, but a tremendously enjoyable one. Decoration is a passion of mine, and I simply cannot wait.
Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it here, but end this, if this guy ever shuts up, I'm going to end this part of the playthrough here, and then I'm going to leave the game idle just to raise as much money as I possibly can. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next episode.